Good morning, Australia. Welcome to the show. Lead guest this morning, star of our show this morning, Kamahl is with us. A wonderful, wonderful man. And apart from Kamahl, Antonio Carluccio, wonderful chef. He's a very special guest this morning. Chica Keyboard, one of our most popular regulars, is going to join us, as is Jane Edmondson, all of the above. She's going to go gardening with us. And Philip Tracy is here with a wonderful hat exhibition. And then later in the show, toward the end, Bruce Mansfield is going to take us down memory lane. In charge of the music, Mr. John Foreman. What's happening in your world, John?
Well, a lot of people wanted to find out what do the boys on the crew do in their spare time. So we sent a lot of camera, Bert, to find out exactly what they do. There they are.
Oh, don't they look lovely? Don't worry, it happens to all of us.
Sorry, I fluffed it.
Thank you, John, and please welcome officially Kamahl.
Lovely to see you, my wonderful
Lovely to see you. I was just gagging with John then because, like all of us in this industry, sometimes the tongue takes over before the brain really gets into gear. But from a musical point of view, from a singer's point of view, because you're so renowned as one of our most popular singers ever, have you ever had many occasions when all of a sudden the words won't come to you and you make them up?
There have been a few times. It's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. And especially when it happens on national television live.
And that's happened to you?
Yeah, that happened to me when I did the BP Super Show with Dilo and Daly. They were hosting
Ken
it.
Dilo and
way back in 1960-61. So. And to add to the pressure and the stress, they wanted me to do a medley with a whole lot of others, and I had no idea what a medley was, and I was supposed to sing as we get by or whatever it is.
As time goes by.
No. We get by. We get by.
Yeah.
And
we get by with a little help of our friends.
Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, no. Okay. We'll. And during rehearsal,
same thing's happening again, Kamahl.
during rehearsal, I pleaded with Laurie Desmond to help me through because I didn't think I was going to make it, and I thought she was going to sing my part if I missed mine, and nothing. There was total vacuum, live television, and it was just. I thought that was the end of my career, but somehow I sort of survived that. It was just terrifying.
I was watching something recently. I'm a great fan of Hollywood character actors of the 30s, 40s and 50s. One of my favourites is Lon Chaney Jr., the son of the very famous Lon Chaney of Silence. And he was having a lot of problems at one stage and having quite a bit to drink, and admitted it later in his life. But he did a live performance on American television of a play in which he played a heavy. He was renowned for playing monsters and the whole thing. And he went on to what he thought was a dress rehearsal, and it was the show itself. And this is not a gag, this is actually what happened. And he came on and I come across here and I pick the table up and I put it down. And then I go across here and I sit down on the chair. Then I go across and explained everything and didn't do it. Well, he died the death of a dog, much the same as I did then. But how would you feel if you were him?
Yeah, I know, it's just terrible, you know. But sometimes the audience forgives you and you get another chance, and sometimes, you know, that's, I mean, so many careers have never had a second chance, and I was lucky that, you know, I've sort of survived it all, yeah.
So what do you want to talk about? You've got 97 things here that you've organised for me.
No, the first thing, not necessarily the order of importance, I brought something for you.
Lovely.
I don't...
I beg your pardon.
It's all right.
Thank God we're alive tonight.
I don't know how many paperweights you have at home, but this is something I hope you'll enjoy.
Oh, isn't that lovely? It's a glass.
You can't actually see it through because can you see that?
Well, if you held still, we could. Yeah.
Okay,
there you go. Right. What does it say?
Because on the 1st of April, Sahodra and I are going on a cruise called.
Hang on a sec. And giving this to me is paying for it.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. So, you know, just to maybe invite you one day that you and Paddy might come on it as well.
That's lovely.
But it only sort of, it's a Southeast Asian cruise.
Right. So what's the ship's name?
It's a Star Cruise, and it has the zodiac signs. Some of Virgo. We are going on the Virgo, and there's Scorpion, and all of those things. And
it's rather big. I've just gone up a bit of the sneeze. I don't think I've ever sneezed live on television before. So there, must be Lon Chaney's ghost up there saying, "How do you send me up?" Is that the ship you?
No, that's the world that Saudra and I were on last weekend.
All right.
And sang a couple of songs, and they gave me a trip, and that's the one we're going on the 1st of April.
Same line.
It's a different line.
Oh.
Same, yeah.
So which one are you plugging?
The one, the Star Cruise, the Star Cruise that starts in the 1st of April for about a week, and then going to see my family in Malaysia.
Oh, is that wonderful?
Yeah,
Who's there still?
Mum and Dad are no longer there, but I lost my brother last year, so there is still 4 of them left.
An older or younger?
My sister is older than I am.
No, but I mean the brother you
The brother was youngest, funnily enough, and he had a very stressful life and didn't have a happy family life. And added to that, he was in the insurance business, a lot of stress.
Yeah.
He smoked and a lot of worry, and so it didn't help at all. But
now, what have we got here? I'm not allowed to open this until we're on camera for some reason. Oh my God! The creature from the Black Lagoon. Have a look at this. What is this all about?
This was the entry for the Archibald.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and it didn't make the final cut because they said because I didn't have any shoes on my feet.
Oh, how ridiculous.
But there was a reason for not wearing shoes, because I wanted to illustrate the point. Although I may be black, but my soul is white.
What, the sole of your shoes, you mean?
No,
the sole of your,
it's just an old William Blake poem. I may be black, but my soul is white. That died a death, didn't it?
I only have one question. Who the hell was William Blake?
Was the English poet,
oh, of course,
the William Blake.
That William Blake. I
and the guy who did this painting also did a lovely painting about 2 years ago of a wonderful Aboriginal actress, Belinda... Mailman?
No.
Deborah Mailman.
Oh, Deborah Mailman.
Deborah
yeah.
Mailman. I think
she's in The Secret Life. Oh, she's wonderful.
There is a picture of her that I think... Did they put it in there? No.
Did he win with that one of her?
He had the People's Choice with it. So
right.
That's
there it is. That's beautiful. I've seen that before.
And he did that. His name is Everett Plow. And
Everett Plow.
Everett Plow. And so sadly we missed out on making it to the final, final 30 somehow.
So what have we talked about so far? Missing out on prizes and a free trip. Now, what else is there? Didn't you win? He won the Packer Prize or something?
He won the Packer Prize with Deborah.
Oh, with Deborah.
A couple of years ago.
Right.
The other thing I wanted to tell you was, what have you got there?
Oh, you've left them all here, right? What's this?
Oh, this was from last Friday.
Oh, we're getting more recent. Yeah, okay.
No, that's not it. That was the big day out.
Oh, yes.
That was the... Oh, my God. That
big day out again?
The cast of the big day out.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's me again in that terrible caftan. But what I was going to... I think we can...
There's me in the background.
That's a big...
Rather sad that that's the truth. Yep. And whose mother there?
That's his name is Duck Pond, would you believe?
You're joking.
That's Duck Pond.
No.
Yes.
What Duck's his Christian name?
No. That's a gag. His real name is Peter Mackay, but he's referred to as Duck Pond. There
was a wonderful man years ago who was the chairman of the ABC whose name was Talbot Duck Manton.
Oh, Duck Manton, yeah.
And thank you. And one of the young swimmers who won the ABC Sports Award was introduced to Mr. Talbot Duck Manton, and she said, "Good evening, Mr. Manton." She thought his first name was Duck. So anyway, Lon Chaney came out and he picked up the furniture. And there's only one to go here. I'm dying here with hay fever or something. I don't know. I bet Philip Brady's on his way in.
The point, the thing that I need to mention...
Is that Duck Pond again?
That's Duck Pond again.
And who's on the other side?
With the colourful...
So that was... no, have I forgotten to show something?
No. It was actually on the 28th and 29th of this month, we do the Twilight concert at the Taronga Park Zoo. It's a Twilight Proms.
Officially, or are you just popping along to sing?
No, officially we're doing 2 concerts with the Australian Army Band.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and so doing that one, and immediately after that, flying to Singapore to catch the...
Terrific. So 2 concerts there at the...
2 concerts, 28th and 29th.
That's in Sydney?
In Sydney.
At the Zoological Gardens.
Okay.
Be careful, those giraffes scare easily. So just get along there and it'll...
and I will be singing the elephant song.
You're joking?
Yeah.
They'll think you're sending them up.
I'll have to sing.
You've got to... I tell you what, you've got to have a look at the elephant trail at the Royal Melbourne Zoological Gardens. It's magnificent. It's a brand new area for the elephants, those that have been in the old situation.
This is not a gag, is it?
No, it's not.
For real,
oh, no.
Okay.
But you'd love it.
Okay.
And be a great setting for a video if you re-release the elephant song. You could get on the top of one and just going up and down the trail. It would be terrific. It is lovely. It's magnificent.
It is.
I'm not kidding.
Could you make a trunk call?
I think I've had enough. What are you going to sing? He's laughing his head off. I cried because I had no shoes, then saw a man with no humour. Listen, so what are you going to sing for us this morning?
Oh, a song that everybody identifies with. It was a song initially written by Claude Francois, a French composer.
Oh, My Way.
And Paul Anka, of course, wrote the lyrics.
You've recorded that, haven't you?
I did. In fact, did it a few times because I did it with the ABC with Brian May when I had my own television series. Yeah. And then re-recorded it from a live performance at Carnegie Hall and then the Opera House.
How's the three-set going? Because
doing very well.
I would imagine so.
Yes, doing very well, and thanks for your kind words.
Why are you smiling there too? You're laughing, are you?
No, it's doing very well.
You said doing very well.
Yes, thank you.
But I'm sure it'll sell. I'm going to show it on camera actually just before you song.
The only thing the other thing that I don't know whether you saw.
I've got a copy of it.
Last Friday.
Thank you.
Last Friday, I got dragged into being in the bag for the fat. And,
that's yes. I didn't. It must have been early in the show, was it?
Oh, but nine-ish.
Yeah. I saw the line. Well, I missed it, but what a pity. It's a great fun show, isn't it?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous about doing it because
they put someone in a bag, and then you've got to guess who it is. Tony Squires. Isn't he terrific, Tony Squires?
He's a
great
nice.
He's a great host.
He's a lovely guy.
Oh my God. Oh, so what's the idea?
Actually, guess who's in the bag, sort of thing.
Right.
So they eventually got
to get you there. Do they send a limo or post you? I mean,
you get posted.
It was good fun, eh?
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
This is the album, or the selection of albums that I was talking about before. It really is your chance to follow the musical journey of Kamahl in his many years at the top here in Australia. It's beautifully done. There are 3 CDs,
aren't there?
Yes. And how many tracks?
There are about 60 tracks, 20 in each.
Well, I tell you what, if you're not feeling well, whack that on from track 1. By the time it finishes, it could be gone. But there you go. And it's available everywhere, isn't it, eh?
It's available, yes.
Okay. Well, it's lovely to see you in such a
lovely. You're a wonderful, wonderful
man. And so are you, my friend. So are you.
Kamahl. And he'll sing for us very soon, My Way. After the break, we're in the kitchen with Antonio Carluccio. Thanks, mate. Face the final curtain, my friends. I'll state my case. Oh, well, I guess I'll let you sing it, eh? Here's the wonderful Kamahl with a wonderful song. Words were done by Paul Anka, weren't they?
Paul Anka, yes.
Yeah, lovely. Here's Kamahl and My Way.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled east and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it mine. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spat it out. I faced it all and I my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it mine. Oh, what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the word, the one who deals. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Lovely version. Thank you, Kamahl. Frank Who, that's all I want to say. That was just a lovely version of that great song. And when do you sail?
Sail on the 1st of April.
OK, well, bon voyage, and you stay away from those sailors, won't you? OK, please thank again Kamahl, who did it his way. And thanks to John Foreman, too. Of course, that goes without saying.